welcome back to my channel. This is Lillian Space. You're highly welcome to my channel once again. As for my returning subscribers, you're welcome. So today's video is all about Koro Bidi. For most of you who don't know who she is, she's actually an entertainer, she's a dancer, songwriter, and so on. So she got married to a guy called Justin Dean. Actually, their saga have been going on online for a very long time now about their divorce. I was wondering by now that all of this should have been sorted out. But to my greatest surprise, they are still going up and down, and it's from one issue to another, the man suing her to court and all of that. So at the beginning, a lot of people were made to believe that actually Kora must have been a very bad or terrible wife and a mother, and many women came at her thinking that okay, because of the lifestyle she's living, maybe that's what affected her marriage. So the girl didn't really say much, she just kept quiet, and actually speaking, they do say that silence is golden. And to our greatest surprise, all of a sudden the man has been doing all the talking, all the explanation, or everything, and we got to find out that actually it wasn't even the man that sued her. It was actually Kora that wanted this divorce. Yes, so it was Kora that wanted the divorce. So I was kind of wondering, okay, fine and good. You wanted the divorce, and here it is, they served you the divorce. But every day you are causing problems for this the same woman who you said you don't want, that you don't like her behavior. Because I'm meant to believe that if you really don't like someone or you don't want to have anything to do with that person, you try as much as possible to avoid them. That's my own understanding about life. I don't know for others. But in this scenario, I find it very difficult to understand what actually Justin Dean wants from this same woman. Because Kora has her own fan base, Justin Dean has his own fan base. And it happens that it's the fan base that are fighting for them. The fans are fighting for them, like fighting battles every time. And it's kind of funny. If you go online, you see a lot of comments coming from the man's side, fans, and all of those things. If you go online, you see the girls' fans also fighting. And I'm wondering, like, what exactly is going on? I thought these guys, they had their divorce and all of this should have ended in 2022. But it came up again this 2023 with another lawsuit. The man sued Kora and he wants 100% custody of those kids. It's funny, like, to me, it's kind of, it's unfair. Because as a mother who carried the child for 9 months, it's not easy to just give away your children just like that, especially when you're mentally fit to take care of them, mentally and financially fit to take care of them. So why I'm making this video is because I see a lot of comments whereby some women are actually in support so that this girl, so that her kids can be taken away from her. And I'm wondering if that is a good suggestion coming from a fellow woman, saying she's not fit enough to be a mother, that she's a bad mother. And I'm wondering, what actually makes a person a good mother? Is it just taking care of your kids and providing for them? Is that what makes you a good mother? Or because I know, because of the lifestyle this woman lives, I know that many women, especially African women, find it difficult to actually place her as a good mother just because of her appearance only. So to me, I just think that that isn't the best way to qualify her as a good mother or a bad mother, because I believe that in this world, anybody, I know there are some bad people and there are also good ones. There are some bad parents, there are also good ones. But watching this girl, like, ever since this saga started, I just think she's I know from what I've seen so far, she's really doing a lot. She's surprising me. By the moment she kept silent during all this saga, and then I have never seen why the children are with her. I've never really seen anything that should make anybody think that she's a bad mother. She's really trying her best. Because being a mom is not one-day job. It's not, being a mom is the hardest job on, if I'm to say, is the hardest job on earth. Because These kids they have a mind of their own. You just can't predict what they really want. You can't predict what they will do in the next minute. So it's not easy to think of yourself and also think of what someone else is thinking, because those kids, once they want something, they have made it up in their mind. They already know what they want, and the next minute you see them doing that thing. So it's not easy to take care of kids, but she's handling her career very well, at the same time taking care of those kids, and I think that they're in the best hand possible. As for Dean, he is also doing his best as a father. So when people come around telling this woman that she's a bad mom, I'm kind of wondering, what exactly do you really think a perfect mom or a good mom is or should be doing? Because that girl is a definition of a strong woman and a good mom. I really don't know how to describe it, but that's just it. So another thing is, I don't believe that her lifestyle has anything to do with the way the kids are going to be behaving. Because one thing I believe is that anybody can actually give birth to any child. Like a pastor can give birth to a thief. A thief can give birth to a priest. Anybody can give birth to any child. So many times we just bring up our kids in the best way possible, but they end up behaving in their own way, in their own world, living their own kind of life. So the only person who I believe that cannot disappoint us is God. So whereby we make her look bad because of the way she dressed, make her feel less of a woman, of a mother, I really think we need to stop that behavior, because I think it's very, very bad for a fellow woman to think that another person's child should be taken away from them just because we are having our own point of view, the way we view her. So that is all I want to say about this video, because I have seen a lot of discussion about taking the custody of the kids, being taken away, and Justin Dean shouldn't come for that girl to he shouldn't take away those kids from. I prefer them co-parenting. Co-parenting is the best for these two, because the kids love them both and they love their kids. So the best idea they can come up with is to co-parent. I don't see the reason why one partner should take over the kids, because I believe each partner has a role to play in a child's life. Bringing up a child isn't easy. In all of this, the child suffers the most. When you're co-parenting, the child suffers the most, because the child has to live a double life. When you're in the parent side, you're living when you're in the father side, you're living the way you would live with you would be with your dad. When you're in the mom side, you're living a different kind of life. Basically, you're living double life. And when the child grows up, she will be living 3 lives, because she will have to go and see the dad, she will have to go and see the mom, she will also have to live her own personal life. We shouldn't be like that. So I think both of them need to sit down and think about their kids instead of their own personal issues. Already the divorce have been issued, but I don't know why the kids are now the problem. They were co-parenting in peace. So the advice I have to give to them is for them to consider their kids, the future of their kids, the mental state. Because right now, yes, they are divorced, but I wouldn't want them to continue their saga for till June. She's a grown-up girl. She's growing. She's not supposed to know about this, because if this saga continues and the girl grows up knowing that something like this they have been fighting for a very long time, it will really destabilize her, and she wouldn't want to have anything to do with both of them, because they are not even considering them, because their situation is no longer about It's no longer about love. It's no longer about marriage. I just think there is something personal going on. One person trying to destroy the other person. So for me, I just want them to sit down and think of their kids, because they need to show those kids how to love. So thank you very much for joining this video, and I hope you subscribe, share, and comment. Do you think that the way they are bringing up these kids is the best, or do you think that the best thing is for them to co-parent in peace so that these children can grow up at least knowing that even though their parents separated, they are still best of friends? And also, do you think people coming up thinking that Cora is not dressing very well, that is going to have influence on the kids, do you think that they are making a good suggestion, thinking that they should take away those kids from their mom? So thank you very much. I would like to hear your own suggestion regarding this issue, because it has been going on and on and on, and none of us knows when it's going to end. But I hope one day it ends and it becomes a story. Thank you very much for joining me. See you guys next time. Bye.